18 years old, I decided to write my speech for the only reason that I would read it every year. And before I realized it, I've been reading it every time this is birthday. So with a few variations, I'm going to read the same speech, which was 7% of the original content. Today, October 28, we celebrate God's 86th birthday. Today, I talk as the young boy growing into his teens, describing his father. I would rather write it down so I can read it again and again in the future and recall the beautiful moments I spent with my father. Who could describe a father more than a son who has known him in the earliest years of his life? The earliest moments I can recall was when we were living in Mactan Island in Cebu. The place was open and Dad worked for Caltex. He was referred to as FDS then. Our house had a wharf and Dad would throw us out to sea, me and Bambi. All the ships passing with its passengers would be horrified, watching us, thinking we would drown. They would be surprised as we swam farther out to sea and back to the wharf. I was around 3 years old and Bambi 4 years old. Eventually, we swam in the NCAA in high school, along with Gerard as teammates. These incidents in our young lives strengthened our trust and confidence in God, always there and behind us. By 1963, we already moved to Manila. Dad worked as Depot Superintendent of Caltex in Pandacan. Our schooling years came in next. Dad would always inspect our homeworks and instill in us good studying habits. No grades being lower than the previous grade. We were taught to write well by Dad. Each big capital letters, and to touch blue line to blue line, and the small letters blue line to red line. Nothing short or nothing open. Each mistake resulted in a torn page and notes buried them again. Our 100 pages notebook would be left with around 50 to 60 pages. This practice produced great results. In 1964, when I was grade 2, my notebook was displayed in our library in our foundation day in Lourdes School. It was captioned on display as perfect penmanship. Thank you, Dad. It is a great feeling I still cherish today. Back then, I had to stay a bit longer after class, copying notes slowly, since there were no room for mistakes with those blue and red lines. As we got older, a new lifestyle was introduced by Dad, discipline. This was 1965 in our new home in 45 Emma Road in Quezon City. We would wake up early with Dad's favorite songs of Ray Conniff, particularly Sunrise, Sunset. We would jog around the house in a straight line according to age. We would do push-ups, sit-ups, chin-ups, and jumping jacks. After the exercises, we would back all at the same time and dance scrubbing as play. We would always be first in school, or 1 hour early for our 7:30 a.m. classes. Dad was now working as district manager in Caltex, Padre Pao. He would work in a suit and look so good. We all had crew back then, Dad and his 4 boys. I would recall Dad's friends look at our heads and say, "Wow, puro dalawang puyo, mga pilyo ito. Bambi, me, Gerard, had 2 each and Raymond 1. It sounded funny then, those 2 puyo comments by Dad's friends. But funnier now, as I recall it, it's again back to crew cut for my 3 brothers. Me, I follow Dad's game. The 70s drew me closer to Dad. We had a common interest in cars. I got interested seeing lots of cars parked in the Luz de Leco yard where Dad worked in 1969. He was known as Baker Sugar, or short for Papi Salvador. They were cars brought in by U.S. servicemen working in Clark and Subic. In 1971, Dad worked with Chemicals. Eventually, we moved to Makati, near his office of work in the Architectural Center in Ayala Avenue. Dad's first car was a 1965 Oldsmobile stock car. We would spend Saturdays and Sundays working on it and getting it in perfect condition. We would spend most Sundays at the end of the month, which was drunk racing day in Meranto Avenue, Dad and his 4 boys. The sad part was that we never joined the races, but we knew we had a very fast car. Dad drove his races from Manila to Batangas when he was building a shipyard for PNOC. No one could beat him in the highways every time I rode with him. The Starfire died with the fuel crisis of the late 70s. That was my best year spent with my father. This was 1970 to 1975. Today, as I look back, I realize that every day I spent with Dad was no different from the 50s to the 70s. Dad continued to be there and always behind us, guiding us with his presence and wisdom. Last year, September 5 to 9, Dad was confined in Makati Medical Center. For the next 5 days, I would spend time with him and slept there. I was so worried watching Dad, confined to the role of a patient. He was not in charge of himself. Doctors and nurses would take so many tests and injections every day and not giving him time to sleep or rest. Those 5 days made me ask the question, what could be wrong with Dad, who is now turning 85 years old? We would be telling so many stories, and I got to know him more, the young man before being my father. But most important to me was how he met my mother before he married her at 18. When Dad got out of the hospital, I would see him in his jolly ways celebrating Mom's 75th birthday last year with a dyed hair and looking younger and better. In October 3 last year, I was so happy to witness Dad singing and dancing with the San Lorenzo Choral Group. And we're winning 3rd place over different barangays of Makati in a senior citizen singing competition, which was held in the Makati University. Last year ended with a visit from Dad's only daughter, Maribel, making him so happy. In July of this year, Dad got a visit from his sister, our Tita Loli, and her family from the US. I was so happy seeing Dad bonding with his sister and doing lots of things together, going to church, visiting shrines, and having an out-of-town trip to a beach in Batangas. These were so beautiful moments between brother and sister spent in their 80s. This year, Dad was again busy singing in the San Lorenzo Barangay Seniors Choral Group. In October 1 this year, they again won 3rd place. Me, Chris, and Mom witnessed and were so proud watching Dad sing with so much enthusiasm. It makes me recall Dad's love for music. In the 60s, with those Ray Conniff songs, we got to sing and memorize them too. Music really makes us feel young. Today, Dad is celebrating his 86th birthday and looking forward to many more years to be spent with family, friends, and loved ones. As this day comes to an end, the memories will live forever. I am passing the story to the next generation, the grandchildren, to know the Lolo more, that I may not surpass happier expectations of me, but your legacy of an honest, hard-working, and loving father lives in me. Happy 86th birthday.